All right, we are live. Welcome very much, ladies and gentlemen. This is our Wednesday, 4th of December, 6 p.m. seminar, and we have three students with us. Today's session is going to be opened by Mr. Cyrus. So when you're ready, go ahead and introduce yourself and your piece, Cyrus.
My name is Cyrus, and I will be playing Sauna Tina 3.
And who wrote it?
Uh, I don't know, it doesn't say, it's cut off.
This is written by Clementi, right up here. Yeah. All right. Take it away. Well done, Mr. Cyrus. So is this your first time performing this
Yeah.
in seminar?
Yeah.
Cool. How did that go for you? Why don't you walk us through some of the things that went right in that performance?
I don't know.
You don't know. Well, you could say first of all you got from the beginning to the end, right?
Yeah.
Happy with that? What are some of the things that you've been focusing on in preparation for this, right? Because you know what it takes to perform in a seminar. So what were you hoping was going to go right today, and did it?
Uh, Play it without mistakes.
Nice. Yeah, cool. We can tick that. What else did you achieve? Did you manage to get the character of the piece?
I think. I think I
Yeah.
played the 8th notes, or 16th notes faster, though.
Yeah, you caught that, right? Um, I think that the biggest thing, because you've got good fingers, they work really quickly. You need to just harness it so that you maintain a stable tempo the whole way through. Yeah.
Yeah.
There were just some point. I think you know, right? There are some parts in the playing where the hand just speeds up a little bit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think would help that? What do you need to do to get more consistent tempo?
Probably play with a metronome.
Yeah, I think so. All right. When's the last time that you practiced this with a metronome?
Never.
Yeah. So just give it a go, especially when you have a lot of rhythm changes and there's a lot going on, right? There's a lot going on in this piece. It just keeps moving. And I think when the eye sees 16th notes, especially runs, it tends to want to play it faster. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Right? And then when you see just the eighth note, it's fine, just it's stable. But I'd listen back to this recording and then see if you can pinpoint the specific sections where your speed was changing. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's all I'd say. Otherwise, once you've got that there, then you can really start building other aspects of the playing to bring it to life. But let's go around the room. Ella, what did you think of Cyrus's performance? What are some things that you feel he does well? You want to speak closer to the microphone so we can hear you, or raise your voice.
Maybe I don't know.
Do you feel that he's got good control of his fingers when he plays this piece?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, cool. And what about you, Navya? What are some things you notice that Cyrus does well when playing this piece?
I thought that
the tempo overall was pretty good. It was like smooth.
Sorry, can you speak a bit closer to the microphone so we can hear you?
Oh yeah, I felt that like overall the piece was played really good and like very smooth.
Yeah, it was pretty smooth, right? So yeah, Cyrus, I think we can all agree it's a pretty confident performance. But now we just want to work on consistency of tempo, right? Number one. And then once you have that there, you can start thinking about bringing in more of the dynamics, so you've got more contrast in the sound. Okay. All right. Cool. Thank you very much. Let's continue. Let's now have Navia. Navia, when you're ready, turn on your camera and your sound and introduce yourself.
Okay. My name is Navia and today I'll be playing Snowflake Rag.
Nice work, Navia. How was that for you?
Good.
Yeah. Same question as that with Cyrus. What are some things that you're happy with in that performance?
I think I was happy with my dynamics.
Mm-hmm. Anything else? The dynamics were definitely there.
That I played the piece well, like I finished it.
You did play it well. And I think that as you progressed, you started getting more confident with the rhythm as well. I could hear it's starting to get stronger. All right, let's go around the room. Cyrus, some thoughts on Navia's performance? What are some things that you can hear she does pretty well, she's confident with?
Kind of like the swing.
Yeah, right? Definitely the swing. You've performed a couple of swing pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any suggestions for her to continue improving?
The middle part, a little slower than the rest.
Right, and the second page?
I think. It was,
Or this part here?
I don't really remember. But it kind of slowed down from the rest.
Oh, this one here. Dun, 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 dun. All right, cool. Yeah, so that's perhaps something to look out for as well, Navia. Listen to your recording and then figure out if this is actually slowing down or not. And if it is, do some metronome work to make sure that it's the same speed as the opening, okay? How about you, Ella? Do you have some thoughts for Navia?
The piece was played pretty smooth.
Yeah, it was played pretty smooth. Anything else in particular that you feel Navia did well in that performance? How was her articulation in the left hand? Did you notice that there's staccatos? Was she able to bring those out, Ella?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So this is something to think about when we look at a score. is the person that's playing bringing out all the details? Yeah. So, do you think, Navia, you could have brought out more left hand, or was that just the right amount for you?
I think I maybe could have brought up the staccatos more.
Yeah, maybe, right? You can hear it much better than us, so just bear that in mind. Maybe you can be a little bit more crisp. Something to look out for. The first note here, when there's a rest, is short. Da, 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 da. So it goes short, long, short, long. Sometimes you treated this like a long note. You went da, 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 and then it put the swing off. Does that make sense? So it should be short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long. But you would play long, short, long, short. And that's why the rhythm went off just a wee bit. Does that make sense? Yeah. So it's only when you have eighth note rest that this here has to be short. Long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short. Okay? All right, well done, Navi. Keep it up. Thanks for playing. Now we have Miss Ella. Take it away, Miss Ella. Let's have your camera on. You can introduce yourself in your piece.
Wait, do I I'm gonna memorize it.
Yes, you will.
Okay. My name is Ella. I'm playing March.
Who's it by?
Huh?
Who wrote this piece? So, Cyrus, can you tell Ella, when you look at a piece of music, where you might usually find the name of the composer?
The top right.
There you go. You see it? Up here, Ella.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost every time you see a composer's name, it's written on the top right corner. So this was written by Carl Philipp Emanuel Bach, right? You know who that is?
Kind of.
You know the guy that wrote this? Yeah, this is his son. So everyone talks about Bach, right? Right, and that's the guy that wrote the Minuet. And this is his son, Carl Philipp Emanuel Bach. All right, there you go. Take it away. Bravo, Miss Ella. All right, let's go around the room. Let's start with Navia. Navia, some thoughts on Ella's performance?
I thought the tempo was really good.
Yeah? You thought that it was the appropriate tempo that she could handle? Yeah? Okay, nice. Anything else that you noticed about Ella's playing that you enjoyed?
No.
What was that, sorry?
I also like the dynamics.
The dynamics? Yeah, she did have pretty good dynamics. All right, thanks for that, Navia. How about you, Cyrus? What are your thoughts on Ella's performance?
I think she played the tempo good, and they kept it.
Yeah, it was consistent, right? Anything else popped up to you about the character or her articulation or how she actually made the sound at the keyboard?
I don't know.
Was it clear? Was her articulation clear?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So that's something else to think about, right? It's kind of like when somebody speaks, you're listening to their volume, but also listening to, can you hear them clearly, right? That's something that's really important. So the same thing when we play music. We're listening out to the dynamics, for sure. The tempo, is it right? But my big question to you, Ella, is do you feel that you're playing caught the character of the piece, which is meant to be a march? You think you managed to catch it this time?
Kind of.
Yeah. What are some things that you were trying to achieve with this performance? What were you aiming for when playing this piece of music? To do what? Oh, you're on mute.
Maybe add articulations.
Yeah. I think you managed to achieve that. What else?
Maybe not forgetting the notes.
Not looking at the notes, did you say?
Not forgetting them.
Not forgetting the notes. Yeah, that's really helpful, right? Yeah, I think you achieved all of that. I thought that your articulation was really clear. You didn't forget any of the notes. But also, I really liked how you're starting to have shape with all these phrases. Right? You didn't just play them all straight. You always had some kind of direction for them. Same thing with these runs. That was great. So, and then the other thing is you kept a very solid tempo the whole way through. And this is what a march is, right? The march has to have a very consistent tempo from the beginning to the end. And I thought you did that rather well. Yeah. Even these here, those you played very clear as well. So I think overall it was a successful performance. If there's anything that you can play around with, you could exaggerate the dynamics a wee bit more and be even more confident with this opening. Really allow the right hand to sing, because you've already got some character to it, but I'd be interested to see if you level it up just a wee bit more, what you'd achieve. Okay? Excellent. All right, everybody, that brings us to the end of our session. Thank you so much for playing. Do watch this video back. As I say to everybody, it's really important so that you can study how you performed on the day and then figure out areas that you can tweak for next time, okay? Have a great evening. Cyrus, Ella, love you. See you guys later.